For my R.O.S.E project, I volunteered at Halleck Creek Ranch in Nicasio. A little bit about Halleck Creek is that it started in 1977. It's a therapeutic horseback riding for people who have disabilities. Their vision was to use horses to walk into the wilderness and go on trail rides with people who can't walk themselves. The goal was to experience the same joys as their non-disabled peers. And what's super cool is all of these riders are able to ride for free. Halleck Creek is a nonprofit organization, and so they don't have a ton of money to buy horses with, so all of the horses are actually donated to Halleck Creek, and they are put on partial retirement. And before that, they can become a therapeutic horse. They go through many, many tests, and what's super cool is they have all sizes and breeds. Halleck Creek was affected by coronavirus because most of the riders are high-risk riders for COVID, so the riding program had to shut down over the summer, which is when it is most popular. I have volunteered at Halleck Creek since my freshman year at San Domenico. Under normal circumstances on Saturdays, there's 3 rides per day with between 5 and 12 riders on each ride. Halleck Creek is open on Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so it's only open 5 days a week, but most of the riders tend to go on Saturdays, and normally the more advanced riders will go during the week. Before COVID, I would volunteer on the weekends, most Saturdays, and I would usually spend the entire day there, or I would go for the first 2 rides. And so what you do at first is you tack up the horses, you groom them, and then you get the rider on, and once the rider is on, you walk some laps in the arena and the horses and the rider do some tricks. And then after maybe like 12 laps, we all go out onto the trails and we go on like a 2-3 mile hike in the wilderness. What's so amazing about this whole experience for everyone is when some riders get on the horse, their bones and their muscles are so stiff and they can't fully extend their legs, but by the end of the trail hike, their legs are fully extended and they're relaxed and they're just in such a better state of mind and their body is much happier, which is pretty cool to see. Over the summer, I went and helped clean out one of the sheds for the volunteers. The shed is a space for the volunteers where they can put on sunscreen, bug spray, there's snacks in there, there's drinks and refreshments so they can hang out in the downtime that they have. The first thing I did was take everything out of the shed. There was a lot in there. Once everything was out of the shed, I decided I was going to clean it. So I swept the floors, I swept and dusted all the bookshelves and got all the spider webs. Everything that was in there we either donated if it was in good enough condition or we had to, unfortunately, throw it away. But most of the stuff we were able to donate, which was awesome. It was extremely dirty and a clean was much needed. Halleck Creek was such an amazing experience for me, and I hope that more people get to experience something similar, and I look forward to volunteering in the future.